Hello again, welcome to today's attempt of a polygonal puzzle, trying to guess a word where the shape of the top is repeated, the letter is repeated. So if it's an ing ending, we've also got I and N over here, so maybe it's something like pinching. Very unlikely that I'm going to guess it in one, but it's a possible answer, and even if it's wrong, it'll give me some information. So let's go for it and see what happens. Absolutely nothing. Right, how about an TED ending? Because it feels like that could be an S. Sterrated? I don't really like the look of that. Maybe it's an RED instead, because it could be pre. Oh no, it can't be pre or cree. It can't be. That's very interesting. That actually makes it less likely that it's an R in that position, which is interesting. So what is this beginning going to be? Maybe it's not an E in those two positions after all. Could just be an IC ending, of course. No, it can't be anymore. We ruled that out on the first guess. I need to remember which letters I've ruled out. That's the flaw that I keep falling into at the moment. Right. What are we going to do? The other option I considered was an EST ending. Re-safest? Re-surest? That's not a word. It feels like it's quite close to being a word. But it's not quite a word. Can't be an IEST ending, that's the other problem. So even if I could think of a different consonant to go in front, it can't be meshiest or deskiest. Not that either of those are words, but it can't be anything remotely following that pattern, because the I can't be fifth. I can't be anywhere. What other endings have we got? TRY is a possible ending. It feels like it would end METRY if that was going to be the case, like geometry, but obviously nothing's going to have a TRM consecutively, is it? So we'll get rid of that. I do think the most likely ending is TED or TER. I was about to do I at the start for itemised or something along those lines, but it cannot have an I in. I don't think that's a word, but it feels like there's something like this that is a word. Because this could be an O or a U as well as an A. Nothing is a word. I might just have to go for something that I know can't be correct, just to give myself some more information. But what? Let's go for serrated. Oh, okay, so there are R's there, and it's a D at the end. That's very interesting. This was not an ending that I considered. So that's got to be a vowel. It can't be the E, because we can't duplicate the E. It's not going to be an A or an I. So that's probably an O. That's interesting. It looks like it's going to be 4-word. Very difficult when it's a compound word, or at least I always struggle. So I'm quite happy that I eventually gave up on trying to get it in 2 and just went for a word that couldn't be correct to get some more information. I'm quite relieved to get that in 3, to be fair, and not spend hours and hours on it. 122 words matched that pattern, so not the easiest one today, especially considering it was an 8-letter word, which is the longest that they ever do. So that's Polygonle. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.